Hello and welcome. I am Trish and this is Trish Talks. And on this channel I offer up tips on interior design, DIY home renovation projects, and gardening. And if you can't guess, today we're going to look at how to care, split, and transplant the bearded iris. It's that time. Actually, it's been that time. I was supposed to do this last year and I didn't get around to it, but it's getting ready to get done today. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's also my therapy and I enjoy it. So come along for the ride. Let's go. First, let's take 30 seconds to talk about caring for your bearded irises. These are my irises in the front yard. I divided them last year. I took one large plant and turned it into 3 plants. They have this beautiful purple and white bloom. They are just stunning. But this is how they look now. After your blooms are gone, you want to go ahead and cut them off. I like to cut the stem as low as I can and at an angle like the leaf, so you can barely tell there was ever anything there. Also, after the blooms are gone, this is the time you want to go ahead and divide your irises, which takes us to today's project. This is the bearded iris in our backyard. It has these deep purple blooms that I love, but they last about a month in the spring and then they too are gone. As I mentioned earlier, I should have divided this iris last year. In general, you want to divide your irises every 3 to 4 years. This year, I knew I had to divide these irises because our puppy Alpha decided this was a great place for him to dig. I didn't get mad. I actually took it as a sign that the universe was reminding me that this needed to be a priority. So now it's time to dig up our plant. I typically use a shovel when digging up large perennials like these. You want to place your shovel about 6 inches away from the base and dig. The iris's rhizomes live close to the surface, so you don't have to dig that deep to lift them up. Since this is a large plant, I'll need to break off several pieces of the plant in order to transplant it. I know some of the roots will get damaged, but there will be more than enough plants to divide and transplant nicely when it's all said and done. Now this last section of the plant will go right back here. I just wanted to move it over a bit. And that's how you divide your iris. How to pot your irises. Now, anytime I split anything in my yard, I have family and friends who want a piece of it for their yard. So let me show you how to pot your irises. First, you want to pull the irises apart gently. As you can see, the root system of the bearded iris comprises of 2 parts, the roots and the rhizomes. Here you want to try to identify which rhizomes support the shoots sticking out. Then I like to rinse the roots to ensure they are healthy. Once that's done, I place them in a pot with soil. Finally, I add soil to the top, but not too much. You actually want the rhizomes sitting close to the surface because that's how the iris naturally grows. Now it's ready to be given away. When transplanting your iris back into the ground, you want to start by digging a hole wider than the root ball of your plant, but not much deeper. The root ball should sit level with the ground. Pack the soil lightly around the base, but slightly tighter at the top to help the plant regain some of its shape. Note that some of the leaves may look a little floppy in the beginning, but will regain their posture after it takes root again. This is also a good time to fertilize your plant. Lastly, you want to remove any unnecessary debris and add that beautiful mulch to finish it off. Water your plant daily for about 2 weeks to ensure it takes root. Ooh, this was a lot of work, but well worth it. And that's it. Join me next time as I plant a full sunflower bed next to the house. That's going to be a lot of fun too. Again, thank you so much for watching today. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and share this video with a friend. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.